action is going.
Right. The next characteristic is empathy. Actually, the servant here empathizes with about it. Just like when they are having a problem, they actually the servant here will stand along with them, make them understand the problem, and give a solution for their problem. Like in the case of servant here, they don't take it personally. Actually, if they are not good at their work, like they won't take it personally. He will try to correct them and make them do their work. He will try to identify each person by their character, by their individuality. He will focus on each individual and identify what are his strengths and what are his weaknesses. Then try to find out how can we rectify and how can we motivate him to get the work. Next one is the feeling that the servant is an expression of empathy. The servant should have the knowledge of feeling. If someone is having any problem, he should be able to like he should be able to provide a solution for the problem. Feeling includes both for the servant leader and for the subordinate person. In the case of feeling, it includes he should be able to feel himself and should be able to feel the subordinate. Next one is awareness means the servant leader should be aware of their subordinates and surroundings. He is not aware about his surroundings, he will not be able to understand what is the thing going to happen in the next minute. If he is aware about the physical surroundings, he can predict what is going to happen and he can take corrective measures. Next one is persuasion. So one of the main characteristics of the servant leader is persuasion. Rather than coercing an individual to do their task, servant leader works on persuasion. He will persuade them individually rather than coercing them to do the work. To persuade them so that they can achieve the right path. He tries to build a relation with each person and try to get the work done in the short span of time. Next one is foresight. Foresight is another characteristic of a servant leader. Foresight means the servant leader should be able to predict what is going to happen in the future by the learn from the past. Like we should be having knowledge what is the things we are going to have to happen in the next future by analyzing the past, by analyzing the past and taking the present situation. Next point is conceptualization. Conceptualization indicates the ability of the servant leader to think beyond the present scenario. The servant leader should be able to think or dream beyond the present scenario. He should be able to analyze what is the things going to happen in the future rather than focusing on the day-to-day activities. He should be able to conceptualize the things and should be able to predict what is going to happen in the next future. Next one is stewardship. Stewardship simply means holding something in trust of another. Servant leader should be the servant leader should not focus only on subordinates. He should also focus on the welfare or well-being of the society also along with the development of his subordinates. Next one is commitment to the growth of labor. The next characteristic of servant leadership is like commitment to the growth of labor means you should be able to grow or try to motivate them to grow, the people under him. It should try to incorporate various activities for the purpose of growing the people under him. These are the various possible actions the servant leader takes for the purpose of growing the people. Just like this, he will help in professional development, he will listen to their suggestions, he will involve them in decision making, and he will help them in moral and ethical development. Next one is building community. The one thing we are asking nowadays is the community life. Actually, they will have a relationship in this scenario. The servant leader tries to create or build a community in the like organization and tries to create a sense of community or belonging in the organization. Like these are the paradoxes. Look at this, the serpent and the giver. Some paradox. Can see that the serpent should be gay, but being not right. Should be gay and but you should not have any pride when we are communicating with this subordinate. Next one is we should be planned, but we should be spontaneous enough to change according to the situations. Next one is we should be compassionate enough to discipline. Should be certain you should be right enough to say. You should have the guts enough to say that I am wrong. We should be serious enough to get the things done. But along with we should laugh enough to support me. Next one, we should be wise enough to say and admit that if does not like it, we should admit it. Next one, we should be busy enough to listen to the subordinates. Next one, we should be strong enough to know the things we do according to the wishes of the subordinates. Next one, we should be a leader, along with we should be a servant. Transformation leadership and servant leadership are two separate things, but actually transformation leadership and servant leadership are two different things. In the case of transformation leadership, the leader tries to make the things done by the organization, whatever it is. But in the case of servant leadership, the leader himself has his servant and tries to get the things done by employees. In the case of servant leadership, this process is very important. Whereas in the case of transformation leadership, it will be focusing on the organization growth. Whereas in the case of servant leadership, it will be focusing on the achievement of subordinate development. The main aim of servant leadership is to develop and make the employees score. Whereas in the case of transformation leadership, the primary aim is to make the profit not only the organization objective. In transformation leadership, they try to achieve the aim. Like in the case of servant leader, the servant leader is actually motivated or motivated by the achieving of his subordinates. Whereas in the case of transformation leadership, he actually gets motivated by the like he will get motivated only when he can achieve the organizational goals. In the case of servant leadership, the goal of servant leadership is to empower his followers. Whereas in the case of transformation leadership, his aim is to achieve the organizational goals. In the case of servant leadership, they will be more focused on people rather than focusing on production. Whereas in the case of transformation leadership, they will focus on production rather than focusing on people. Next one is authoritative and servant leadership. These are two extremes. In the case of authoritative leadership, the leader simply delegates things to the Like these are various organizations that like follows the concept of revenue, like Marriott, Southwest.com, Thermometer, FedEx, Starbucks, Nestle. Like these are the various individuals who follow this concept of circumcision in the past history, just like Mahatma Gandhi, Jesus Christ, Martin Luther King, and Mother Teresa. These are the various examples. Now we are having more instruments here. The diagram of proper relationship equals to C equals and C. He also consists of global relationship proper examples. Next one is example of the C power of Walmart and C. He also considers if you are able to satisfy your needs, you are not going to go to the price. Next one is Nielsen method.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we can hear you.
Are you expecting me to ask a question? Hello.
We are not able to hear you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This one further thing. This, I don't think there is good enough audio clarity. Are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear me?
So somewhere this certain leadership is not applicable in the modern business world. So it is not just that we have someone. He is trying to bring out the maximum of the development. In fact, there are very good things in both. There is someone leader and also the organization. But how to select methodology, this is the best combination. That is probably what we want in the real business. That is not likely because there cannot be a very stiff attitude from any manager. He does not feel that he is leading. Others feel that he is serving them. So that's what they are developing. Leading them, right? Serving them. So these things are there. Within those Please, I mean, I feel myself from a philosopher and guide, that's sort of thing. So these two good aspects, with aspects which are good on both the sides, that should be totally synchronized in such a way that it will be more likely as well as compared to the difference of solar.
I think that is what he was talking about the paradox. The southern hemisphere is an ideal kind of situation. But in that case also you have to be, on the other side also. Because it is slightly different, right? They are talking about an ideal situation, but a leader has to be in the middle of the road. Not be totally servant. Not concerned actually, because I am serving others. Those who are working with me, I am serving them as if I am a servant to them. That is the concept. But then at times you have to be little, there must be a combination of different types. We are talking about the paradox. So it has to be a proper mix. And this is one style of how we leadership.
What is your view on what Vinay said?
And maybe
Actually, we talk of southern leadership as a principle, it is fully southern. There is no switch over, It is what you are propagating is southern leadership. That is truly a southern. There I don't think you can take a position. It is not that automatically democratic in this leadership or the middle path. So that is different. Really altogether. Here it comes from really being a servant leader, truly and truly. Whether it is applicable or not is a different question. And where it is applicable. That is where I say there are certain things which can be definitely followed and practiced. There are many good things. What is we already have, we are talking of transformative leadership. Many of the elements of the certain leadership are inherent in the transformative. Similarly, many of the ingredients of the certain leadership are inherent in the democratic leader. Also, and so also in many other things.
So this servant on letters is very good concept. Okay. But practically, it is not applicable. In what of them as well, as a business world, in this business world, a leader should be a leader, a servant should be a servant. And even when you talk about great leaders like Hitler, Mussolini, and then Saddam Hussein, these people are giving instruction that should be properly implemented immediately. In that case, they will not be a servant. And this servant leadership is applicable while the workers they are very much willing to accept the order, and the leaders should be in a position to act according to the subordinates. In that case, it will be applicable. But that area, leadership leaders are dominating. As in the area of capitalism, all the capitalist countries, European countries, leaders are getting hands on profit. That's all because of their giving order. They won't act as servants. But this concept is applicable only in communist countries. The communist countries, because everything is equal, we are all equal. No others, no discrimination. That is my concept.
Autocratic leadership is not an acceptable thing. Autocratic. to say that yes, the power can trusted that they answer a good people. That is okay. But there has been people also. It cannot be simply just as he said, like the autonomous and local autonomous to rule the country. That's what leadership is never working. We have to be something.
Should you be the servant of your customers or your team members?
What's the question?
Should you be the servant of your customers or your team members? I think first you should be the servant of your team members. Literally, you can treat your customers very well. My point of view. Service. So I was saying like your employees or team members have to become the servant of your customers before the leaders become the servant of the employees. Your team members are motivated but employees are not happy, not but at least
Subject to be
certain leadership to your customers. Customers will have served with the subordinate, right? You got priority, I think it has to be equal priority. I would say equal.
customer is the king.
Customer is the king, but if the team members are not supporting you, you may not be so team members, and then only, but in some companies, everybody is happy, so that they will keep their customers happy by so, it can be different points of view. I totally agree with
So as far as you this viewpoint, who should be your employees or team members have to become the servants of the customer.
oh, yes, what you mean?
Yeah, before the leader becomes the servant of the employees. The model assumes that the employees are already motivated to serve the customers. And motivation from the employees required for the leader to be served.
The high management, it has to be laid with a little more philosophical background and then people management and understanding the people, listening to people and empathizing with people, all those things. They don't find much of a good place in the modern management, even though we talk about all of this. It's a very good subject and I would thank you for selecting such a very nice subject.
What is it? What is it? What is written there?
Yeah, he has written that same thing which I said right now, and then he has written fine thank you.
Right. Thank you, Professor. If you can hear me.
Yeah, thank you. There's a good presentation, though I couldn't decipher out everything in the maybe I think the technology will improve over the next few weeks, and then we might be able to communicate in a much better manner. Okay, thank you very much. I forgot the lady's name. What's the name?
Vinci, sir.
Vinci.
Vinci.
Okay, thank you, Professor. Thank you very much.
Very good presentation. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll just take a 15-20 minutes to discuss the few aspects. Before that, let me welcome the newly joined members, Professor Dalip Menon, who has joined us recently from the industry, and Professor Rajamani. He's from the teaching profession itself. So, a warm welcome to both of them. Our PR colleagues are also there, but I think we have met them all in the party. I don't know, Jency, have you been introduced here? No. So, architect Jency, she was working in Bangalore in the industry, and with about 1 year of experience. She has joined us recently in the DC School of Architecture and Design, Commerce. You have been introduced formally, and you have been introduced. He has also joined us. He's from IIT NIT Calicut. He has done his BTech. He was in the industry for about 6 months, and he has joined us. Others, I think you already know them. Sudeep, who is an artist. Of course, everybody knows Professor Architect Kudla. Okay, 2-3 information points. One is Professor James was our admission director for 2 years back. He has rejoined us and he has taken over the director admissions. Any of the whole director, that is G. Rajamar Nayak. He is presently the admission director in a group of colleges in Bangalore. In fact, he has been for the last week. He was earlier, but he could not get released from his career. Also taken Professor James. We are now located at Parliament campus, and we encounter both placements as well as admissions. There will be a distribution of responsibility between James and Nayak. Mostly, James will possibly be concentrating on admissions outside the state. So we have actually strengthened both the placement apparatus and the admission apparatus. And hoping so we discussed last time. This year is also very much further about the admission status, about the placement status. So in the coming here on 13th of this month, you will be having interaction with all the faculties also. We want to discuss these issues with you all. The main point is that why has our admissions gone down? Whereas in our perception, we have improved a lot of this. Why this disparity? Why is there, if at all, there is a negativity amongst the students about the issue? Are we doing enough actually to eradicate this sort of resentment. Is there a disconnect between us, the faculty, and the students? Are we following a standout mode? We just go to the class, teach, come back? Or are we in a residential campus supposed to go beyond that? Like, are we doing it? These are some of the issues actually we can frankly and very openly discuss. And what can we actually, what corrective actions can be taken at work? We just started discussion. One more point. Second is, we have a large staff of admissions. Almost like 6 people. And if you do here I have 7 people in the admissions team. And they have quite a large number of faculties also. Then why isn't the admissions, why has it been affected that way? Or are we from DCS Math just cutting ourselves off from the admission? Okay, that is not my area. If there is an admission team which is to look after, we have nothing to do with it. We are here. Our job is to teach, that's it. Rest to take care of. Are we following that mentality? Are we having that mentality? Because if you see many institutions, nobody has a separate admission organization that we have. Admission, whether they are doing their job or not doing their job is not the question. What are we doing to support and facilitate admission? Or should we get involved more in this process? The same is the case for placements also. I think I expressed in my personal opinion. I am not very sure whether our placement is really bad. Students have got placement. That was probably about approximately 50-55%. These are actual figures and not inflated or not aggregated figures. And many of the students have got their own placements also. Actually. There will not be many who really have not got any placement after this. So the question is, what can we do here in the campus to sort of remove this negativity, contribute towards admissions and contribute towards. We should stop, actually, snowball increase in separate content. That is placement, that is admission, this is teaching. If we are interested, if we are truly, because we all belong to the organization, admission is not good. This all of us. The ego first. So also the case in placements also. So how do we go about it? Firstly, let us see what are the issues. Second, how do we tackle them? And third, what other steps do we need to take for the coming? The houses of let us accept what is wrong with us and what we can do.
something that students are feeling unwanted and they are facing transition. Can be possible only everybody is working with it. Not saying that branch coordinator is responsible, not working. Second, most of the time I find it is like most of the decision something like that we have specialization we have decided this time. We have decided that because of we are taking this with a good intention. So we fail to communicate with the students, taking the right schedule, so they are main problem. We fail to communicate that actually we want to let you go by this academic year, not like the earlier practice. Here, when somebody asks a post completion certificate or something like that, you are not at completed fourth semester. So that problem we face. And then this attitude towards the students, whether we need to comment, actually there is so many points in that the presentation, illustration, all those points can apply, can be applied. All and when students are attending the class, the value we are finding that if we are talking everybody in a continuous way, we are not saying that one day we talk to these students, one day we talk to these very good students, and we are creating the so whenever there is a problem, they are ready to listen, but we are assuming that they are not listening. This is what I add.
Yeah, the 3 points that is brought up, one is that we perhaps are leaving ability to the back. Not what for particular thing is being done. For example, the time schedule of the seniors. We probably have not explained to them that not actually correct because they are all aware of it before they are not wise words. Is it? Third is, are we giving in our classes value to the students? If we say that a particular faculty says, okay, my class people are coming late, or there are 5 absentees, one must ask oneself also, why is it happening? Am I giving the right value or enough value to the students to motivate them to come back and to not to miss even a class of mine because there is something in the future which will not be good for them in the future. So these are the points I can just reiterate what he has said. Again, open for discussion. What do you want to discuss? No, we will leave this separate also. This is mostly now, the more management, what's happening. Yeah.
Actually, regarding the schedule, it was discussed several times with the students by me. By me, as a batch coordinator and training center coordinator. I explained them using the board. This is what the benefit you are getting, but unfortunately, you are talking about a gap. That gap you are not using it properly. I have educated them several times. I spoke to them. Almost all the batch students. I am not talking about finance batch students. No, I am taking you one paper for finance, but I spoke to everyone. I explained them. Yeah, I grant that schedule in the board also.
True. Okay. One thing extra, I should have been communicating more to the students more often. I didn't want to develop characters, there are characters, institutes. But that's one thing which I think I told in the last conference also. I need to get into it in a big way. I already done today with the MBA juniors, MBA seniors, Thursday or something, I think, for the MBA topic. There are any more points? Just let us have a true, postmark.
Certain small things which we may feel and think that I want to say we may think in a different perspective, whereas for them it will be another perspective. For example, say whenever it is a truth that all the students, the campus, they are waiting for a chance to go home whenever there is a vacation or holidays. Suppose we request the organization to complete the classes before the board, just the sessions. And in many cases, we somehow or we could not reply and we could not accept their request. And then these people, that is when they are highlighting on these gaps. Yeah, you have been here and you have their one class today. Now, you want to support them. Those are small minor impacts, but it really affects and that also spreads the negativity also. There is one aspect and similarly, report on and then the next day, this only happens as an example. The one day, you are not going to the same class. There are so there are some
I agree with you. If it is possible, you can do it. But the point is, we are much more liberal now than we never used to give even this 4 o'clock around. We used to have classes in 5:30 and 8 o'clock. If there is only one session, why don't we adjust in the morning so that they can leave by afternoon?
No, it is not one session.
He said only the morning. Because I am approving all this, we are much more liberal this year. Because we took a conscious decision during the gap in the year that we will not be so making so big. Look at the number of holidays given for honor. Look at the number of holidays given for the other days. And before that also we have given a monthly holidays. The academic year started in July. We have had 3 breaks actually. But the student mentality is that they will not be satisfied. You give X, they want X plus 1. We can access that. We will try and accommodate what you have said in future. We will try and accommodate it. But I am not sure, as he said, that we will say, never let us have that problem is also. But point is that I think again the aspect of communication comes. I think before that you need to communicate very clearly why it is what. I think that's something that any other issue, any other.
Our senior students are persuading the youngsters to join Jesus Man. Because when Mark used to ask, how do we come to know Jesus Man? They would say, our seniors recommended me to join Jesus Man. This was a system. There were two channels for our mission. So we were trying our level best to eliminate some of there are 140 years. I don't recommend. If it is useful, you pay. Otherwise,
I think things have only improved. Where probably we can low mass score people who had gotten at that particular time. Then commenting 2012-13 is not very bad compared to what was happening in the environment. Everybody was flat at that. We got still 140, here 45 there, and 40% PG. Other management colleges were equally bad. But now 2013-14, we have dropped in all the three. But colleges like Holy Grace, St. Kitts, SCMS, Rajagiri, they have improved their figures. And there is at first, they have improved their admission. Since I have come. But never, PCR has been bad.
In fact, 97 centuries were very good. The quality of script was much better compared. You remember
After all, 120, then it dropped to 80, and now I think they have come to 40.
And 2000
It was not really bad. 2013, 15 was not very bad. It was reasonable.
What issue is the Holy Grace? Even the obviously, the Rajagiri, the female farmers. So unfortunately, no such a community or backup or religious backup. One different that we have to access.
Okay, yeah, same thing with the
See, what about what Menon is saying now? Be very strict to that. So that is contrary to numbers, so we need numbers to survive also.
and the faculty will be more than the students.
That is something which another way what process stream one propagates. That you take pride in taking rid of the students and turning out them into reasonably good products.
I think the raw materials, the application of material, you need to convert this raw material into
That's one way of looking at it.
Then what we need to do is we need to very strict in our academics. This is just what I get.
it will never work. We need to first the tactic needs to change. The generation has totally changed. One side from the Catholics, they are coming here and second just finding something went wrong, including the hospital everywhere it is the same. The quality may be different, but when you are 80 countries, you will find all the minute things are the biggest issue.
See, what I'm saying is we should be strict on the academics. Now, the students are missing the classes, they are missing for activities like any discussion. So we have to bring them to the class first of all.
That's why when we need the class, we have class. We cannot simply say that if you are not having 75% attendance, you cannot write exam, you cannot take that standard.
What I'm saying is, we are sending the students for management and secretary, 40 goes in Bangladesh. They are missing many classes. In a year, last year we have seen that on an average, some students are missed over. And that is affecting our placement, that is affecting our appreciation basis.
We have never been a comparative schedule of high here. What I find is that most of the people who are participating looking at statistics, they are not allowing us to manage the study because they are getting something, they are looking at completely cut off world, we are not interacting with anybody normally.
That will be another critical action I mentioned, the feedback. The topmost, I think, rating that they have given is campus life which naturally includes students and management. That's the topmost rating. Nearly, I think 90%, 95% excellent. So that's something we need to exploit.
Yeah, we have to give some option. I mean, some activities, of course, we can encourage because that is not affecting the internal classes. What we need to do some kind of a control is students go massive
Came second in the CET management this year. How many students did you say? And following one the overall technology no, I'm not saying that the point is not that.
contributing to the admissions, is it contributing to the third phase, they are happy. But is it happening? There are some. So if that is already required, then you know to the back.
What is the other way we are compensating or we are explore to the outside world? But we can do that.
See, that's a place where they come into contact with other managers, other faculty, other referees and umpires who are in the management. I think it's a good place for interaction, for them to know about each other.
This is what I'm saying that this topic the control. Obviously, we should train the students.
Then actually, with regard to management list, 2010-12, we actually got large number of offers, and that is said to be the best batch with regard to academics as well. Actually, the target for the students, that is, they should be able to manage. As far as our students are concerned, they are willing to do, they will do. But their main problem is that they are telling them to a certain extent as faculty, we are protecting them by doing a lot of things. That is, they are forcing them to do certain things which they don't like.
Which
For example, in case of that PGM examination, we had the issue that is, we are imposing a fine of 1,000 rupees, but for additional each paper. But that was not communicated properly, and students, they are feeling that we are actually claiming additional money for writing exams, and they are feeling that they were not able to write the exam because of not of their fault, their attendance, and we only not permitted them to write the exam. So, and again, there is an issue that they went to the faculty for asking about the coursework, but the faculty was not available, and because of that, they were not able to write the exam. There is also either in form of internal or other. That is the feeling what I got from the bench.
So I know this is one issue of the meeting, that the fine system which we are following, creating a lot of confusion.
which is it?
Fine system, fine.
Maybe
Again, I think this communication, how we communicate, this kind of mistakes happen.
and so with regard to 12-14 placements, that is 12-14 students already mentioned, right? Majority of the placements they went to other colleges, but not specifically colleges inside. That was the main concern of the
After that, the treatment, even after they were placement, they were not getting enough support.
cases.
In what way they did it?
That is the communication was not proper.
Was not proper.
This
But the students, when we actually talked to the students, they told that they approached the faculty, but the communication with the faculty they was not proper actually. That is what they told. So they are answering so that we can be accommodated in the system. So actually that is a demotivation for the students because they are actually coming with classes for that is they will have shortage for this exam also because they can't attend the class because of this examination. Supplementary examination is going on, parallel classes are also going on.
So one student was to write 11 essays. He already tried.
See, if you dispense it, fine. I can tell you that there will be a lot of accidents.
Below 75% is not only done to write the exam.
Can we do that? Finally,
The case of PDM was on a 70.
can we do that? Are we doing it? Will you be prepared to do it as a faculty? I will tell you, the faculty members themselves will come requesting to be served. That will not do. It has happened in the past. Many times. Anyway, we will have a relook at both this fine and the supplementaries.
How are we utilizing this fine and answer?
It goes to the maintenance of the barracks and the,
Instead, it can be used for students' own welfare programs.
that is one of. Because as it is, we are contributing a lot towards welfare. It's only a question of transfer of it from one to the other. I don't even know how much money is there. I don't bother about it.
When it's in there setting these fines like that, it looks like it goes to lakh, actually we are not collecting that.
Yeah.
Excessive goes to everything. Are we getting that? So, there
I
are
don't
many
know.
elements. Because then they're taking over the weekend and passing to
Can you just this point to be separated? The real issues.
So actually it may not be a real issue, but still.
The nowadays are going and using our heavy schools.
And so whatever earlier we thought or rather we created by ourselves, yes, that benefit us now goes. And now these people go wherever they have gone, they are trying to emulate all this same thing there. And they say this is all one, there's nothing special, everything available there is now with you. And that also made really. When they were here, they were the owner of that program. Oh yes, they were making it.
It is not a small point. Since Kuttikadam has been developed on the model of DCS. That is actually a fact. Now look at the stat, Sanish. He has led the admission campaign based on our models. And he has got a promotion to some deputy director or something because the full admission is thereafter. Umesh, of course, he has spread the knowledge to 2 people like this in Kerala. And similarly, JJ, spearheading the admissions in SSS.
It's not period.
He had spearheaded the admissions.
Because as I my understanding, they never tackle is about too much into efficiency.
I was for college percentage to get to educate them all the faculty there are. That is a fact.
The other thing is that these all these things are within a very short period.
Very short. So, any other question? Okay. What I will request you to do is please collect your thoughts on 14th at least. Let's have a very, I think, intense discussion in front of the chief justice, keeping out our actual mind. At the same time, I also want to ask the faculty what can let me state the fact. Our budget this year shows a deficit of 7.5%. I told this in the last conference also. Come December, come even November, we are going to be very careful. If we can absorb this year, but if it is a repeat performance next year, then it will. And I think it is a duty of each and every one of us actually to get involved, actually fully into this. How we can do something individually, rather than just believing, okay, there is a full admission thing. Our budget for staff and faculty salaries exceeds 4 crores. Almost nearing 50% of the work. And I think on the whole, BCS MAC has been fair in salaries and in increments. So we also have a duty, each of us being good. Contribute this year actually as an entire group and not in isolated compartments of administration and faculty, but as one entity. What we can do. Secondly, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? What can we do to involve the students in work? I think when needed, all of us must get together, individual opinions and differences apart. And I think that and bring about more in spite of all what they say, I will tell you that there was a substantial number of references. Even this time, just to give an example, James had come, he had taken over as admission director. He had the first GD and before that we were having a talk. So all those negative points care of the students are feeling unwanted in the campus. There is one brigadier here and another person most strict brigadier in Trivandrum. I don't know whether I'm ashamed that I'm not strict here. That's why students are. I'm not strict in spite of my tough exterior. So these sort of feedbacks we gave, but sitting through the GD, both he and me were sitting through the all these were dichotomy. So all the same, what can we do? Please give it a thought. Let us have some, intense soul searching, debate and solutions on coding. So please do come prepared each and every one. And let us tackle this together as one team. Without distinguishing between ambition team, placement team, and this. The same goes for placement. How much can each of us contribute? There are a large number of us. Either we can make things happen if you take the trouble and the initiative. So please give it serious thoughts. What we can do, and let us have a useful and a practical discussions on the 30th of the 30th here upstairs and crystallize some clear-cut solutions. Anybody would like to say anything, Professor Dharan?
What I felt, I'm going to say, that the most important thing for human life may be food and shelter. I think, according to my opinion, heavy repairs are needed both in the hostel as well as in the mess, I think. Because all the problems, I think, start from hostel. No captaining is going on there, according to my opinion. Because when they are in the hostel, no control mechanism could be made by us. There is a laxity from our parties, what I think. There is not a system to make the students wake up at least by 5:30 or 6 or whatever it may be. There is not any proper monitoring made by the people. That is done from the sides of the wards. I think my suggestion is to appoint 1 or 2 persons they will look after the child. To make under our control these two setups, I think more or less 50-60% of the problem can be avoided. The rest of the things we can do. Maybe the laxity from the size of the teachers as we people. And then we are bound to correct it. I was thinking as well as other areas which need some sort of repair or some sort of concern or concerted investment out time. Because it is talking about the old people like
sir and me and all that. Because our part may be going to be finished within a short period of time. But the more concerns even for the youngsters are concerned. It is for you people. I'm not telling about, I'm not segregating from this particular mighty group. It is to see that our youngsters or young force are kept intact. For that purpose, it is the need of the hour to get admission. Whatever the way we can go for. And also one more question from my side as referred by our divided Lord Ashok sir. There is, in a big way, that will work if you are able to make our students see competent for the purpose of going for admissions. A tactic will not work out. In what way we have to include these students? That will be a difficult. These are the things which I wanted to.
Yeah, no, I said it's a free, frank discussion, so allow me also to be frank. The points well taken. I think both will say that there is improvement, but you know that when we say wardens, there is not much response. I cannot tell that there are 2 wardens, they have not done their job. It is how he tells them, how we talk to them. When there is any problem, nobody is going to listen to the wardens. All faculties, actually, we all rush to the campus, rush to the hospital to solve the problem. So there is only a limit up to which the wardens can be held accountable. Responsible. This strict and very powerful warden. There has been examples. They have to give full support to the wardens. And otherwise it won't succeed at all. Number of wardens, I just told you there used to be 1 male warden and 1 female warden till 2011. Now we have 3 male wardens, 3 female wardens. How much number can we tell?
Can you think of appointing senior faculty as
Faculty members are located in the ward, in the hostel nowadays, particularly the but if that takes on the role, no, I only go there to sleep. I do not know what. We also must take up the responsibility for that. We cannot function through the wardens. Wardens are there, they will go and see who is missing, who is not missing. But they will not be able to enforce that. We must acknowledge and accept as a fact. I cannot hold any warden responsible for any actions, any activities that take place there. I must blame myself. But there is no doubt that you but not through wardens. Through us, actually, through us. Because wardens cannot make the change. They will go and stand there in the lunch, go and supervise the lunch distribution, go and get the liquor at 10 o'clock, check the rooms, they will do that. But they are not capable of managing the 100 students, morally and academically and otherwise. That remains our responsibility, which cannot be done. Anybody else in the question?
So I would like to add 2 points. There was a talk on letting them more loose when they are vacations, so we should leave them money. It's all about us how we communicate the idea. Let me tell you, Sundays are not holidays. This we have all to know. It's taken for granted Sundays are holidays. No, Sunday is a rest. Now there used to be a concept of Friday working in our lecture council of research says Friday working, but trend is changing. We used to work 7 days a week. Just open the history books and we used to work 7 days a week. There were no Sundays on Saturdays. All days were working. Sundays are just rest days. So we can plug vacation, their holidays with the Sundays. We will write in a calendar or in the notice board. Your holidays start from Monday and end on Saturday. Saturday, Sunday to come back. Sunday to leave. Up to you. We are giving you 1 to 2 days. 1 day to move out of campus and why? It's all about communication. And secondly, about the admissions, why don't we try getting into society? The ad you listen more frequently, you may end up buying the product. That product may not be good. So what we can do by serving society. The other day I discussed with David sir for the lecture. We are going to adopt around the board. That's our thought. And over there you write in a board, on a board, maintained and developed by BC School of Architecture and Design. So it's a 24/7 of the system. Whosoever passes by will know that there is some college with this name. Technically, they are doing some good job, or they are doing some job for that matter. So it's like this. Similarly, I don't know what all you can do. I'm able to do so many things. Why can't they manage the system? Why can't they talk with authorities? Sorry, I said why can't they? Why can't we talk with authorities? And maybe, sorry, I'm saying this thing, maybe we can adopt a ticket counter or airport ticket counter, or why can't we clean the roads? And permanent, maintained and cleaned by DC School Management. It's like doing public service and getting a free air. So this definitely is going to respond in a positive. It's all about vibrations. When we generate positive vibrations, we get good. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Food for thought. Process you want to say? Does he want to say something? Is that? He's not. That was all. Is still there. I would like you to speak. Just a minute.
Hello.
Sir?
Yes.
So you can have your presentation.
Pardon?
Just he has got a stall. He wants to show the gifts that have been selected for the passing out of the MBA. So after that,
Okay.
you can say your thoughts actually.
Okay. Yeah.
This is regarding the passing of ceremony. We used to give the mementos to them. This is the last year's memento. I don't know if this is. I can just show the shape. This is the last year's memento. They will be printed and their badge name and photo also there. This year, just want to have an opinion from you that we have few samples. Apart from that, just want an opinion whether we can go with. This is one, and this is another. Third one. Here the problem I think that we can photo will be adding the photo and this will be difficult. This is what space is there.
Yeah, this is the list. Yes. One of these.
Either this or the next. So this is used to pick by students or this time they are training a technical result. Lots of opinions so they have given to
What material is that?
glass. What I told them is that once we select, they will bring that sample and we will.
I think majority opinions for that one. First one. We can give it as a recommendation from our side. Let them make the final choice. They don't want to. They want to put the responsibility on our heads.
Even we can say that we bring 3 pieces of, if we can have 3 and we can see the things in real.
I hope we won't lose time for that.
Yeah, I'll take the time till we have some more time.
Because the photographs and all actually put that in take time.
Maybe the photographs are already in the placement, so maybe that we will not be taking that mistake. And regarding the passing out, we are already the material, the perspective which we already have ordered, and that we will be ready by within 10 days for the girls and another 25 days for the boys. And certificate printing is pending, that will take 1 day, so almost all things are ready. Then the backdrops, I don't know what this flags means, the government is back.
Just a second.
We have a budget of 3 up to 370. Last year it was around 340.
Next one.
This one.
Yes.
Okay.
That also is good.
One more we can ask them to bring.
All other things are quite common.
Yeah, this is actually quite common. Also the
Dance about one, dance, everything is.
this one may not be, the problem is that we going for training and fix the photos to actually. So I will ask them to bring if possible and 1, 2, 3. This cannot possible. All other things are common.
Thank you.
Yeah, three.
Hello.
Sir, if you have anything to say, yes, sir. We are able to hear you.
Okay, I don't know whether you are able to hear me or not, because I have been hearing you in bits and pieces. It was coming in broken pieces. It was not on a continuous stream. But then I was listening, till the end, basically to get some ideas about, how faculty and others are feeling about our admissions and the problems, which we have, etc. Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Are you able to hear me? Otherwise,
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Some of the things which I would be telling are repetitions or a past. There is nothing new in that. I feel that there are only two things on which you have to concentrate. One, on getting a decent pass percentage. That is number one. Number one is getting a decent pass percentage. Number two is training them well for placement and getting good placement for them. So these are the two things on which we have to concentrate. I think if you are able to succeed reasonably well in these two, then hostel, canteen, holidays, these will not be issues at all. Okay. So they become issues mainly because we are not able to deliver properly in terms of academic pass percentages or in terms of training them for placement well. Are you able to hear me? I have to check again and again because I can't hear you. Okay. Something new which we have to do now is that all of us teachers, the batch coordinators, the admissions committee, we have to listen to the students in terms of what exactly they feel about DCS MAT, what exactly do they feel about our academic deliveries, what exactly do they feel about our training them for placement. Okay. So we have to listen to them, and the admissions team probably may have to listen to those people who decided not to join us in the previous years and decided to join some other institutions like Rajagiri or SCMS, etc., etc. I think we have to collect a lot of data, probably in the month of October, so that by the end of October we are clear about what exactly is the problem which we are facing and what exactly the source of the problem. So please share with us, whatever you get from the students. Feel free to share with us, even if there are negative, feedback from the students, because that would help us in formulating policies for future. I'm sorry, there is a lot of communication problem. Okay, so maybe I think in the next week I think we should be able to probably talk better. I've sent some messages to Ajay to see whether how the whole communication can be made better. Okay. So maybe I think we'll have a better interaction next week. I hope you got a gist of whatever I said. So thank you very much. I'll stop here.
Yeah. Right. Thank you. Thanks. Everybody.